Space Sweepers is a 2021 South Korean space western film directed by Jo Sung-hee, starring Song Joong-ki, regarded as the first Korean space blockbuster. It was released on Netflix on February 5, 2021. In the year 2092, Earth has become nearly uninhabitable. The UTS Corporation builds a new orbiting home for humanity that mimics the ecosystem on Earth. However, only an elite few are permitted to ascend and become UTS citizens, while those remaining on Earth breathe polluted air. Many non-citizens from all across the globe survive as space sweepers, collecting space debris floating in Earth's orbit and selling it to the company factory. The film follows such a crew of space sweepers and their ship, the Victory. Victory's crew includes Kim Tae-ho, Tiger Park and Bubs, an android, all led by Captain Jang. Mechanic Tiger Park was a drug baron on Earth, while Bubs, once a soldier, now helps repair the ship and cast the net for space junk while saving up to get a complete skin graft. Jang was one of the child geniuses sponsored by UTS and created several high-tech inventions for the company, but after discovering how the company works, became a pirate and tried to assassinate James Sullivan. Her crew was killed and Sullivan survived, so she changed identities and had an eye transplant. Tae-ho, once a child soldier, is on a search for his daughter Soo-nae, who was ejected into space after debris collided with their station. His sole aim is to pay the authorities' recovery team to locate her body tracker before she drifts out of orbit and is lost in space forever. After picking up a car floating in orbit, they discover a child in it, a robot named Dorothy, who contains a weapon of mass destruction created by the terrorist group Black Fox. The crew also finds a smartphone in Dorothy's bag with several missed calls from someone named Kang Hyun-yu. They call back and, assuming the other party belongs to Black Fox, negotiate $2 million. Tae-ho and Tiger carry Dorothy to a nightclub to collect the ransom, but she wanders off. UTS soldiers stage a massacre at the club. Tiger and Tae-ho locate Dorothy when Soldier 010's in and shoots at them. Dorothy's eyes change color, and the trio are protected from the blast by a sort of force field around them. Jang, watching through a feed on the ship, notices the man who came to collect Dorothy calling her Cottonim. The trio make it back to the ship, where Dorothy admits that Cottonim is her Korean name. Tae-ho ignores her, thinking she is a robot, while Tiger becomes friendly with her and suggests keeping her. Tae-ho dismisses the idea and goes to set up another call with Kang Hyun-yu to rearrange the exchange. Jang finds papers in Dorothy's backpack and goes through them. Bubs puts makeup on Dorothy and tells her the story of Tae-ho. As a child soldier, he attacked and boarded a ship that carried several fleeing non-citizens, killing them all. He noticed a baby still alive in the arms of a dead woman and adopted the girl. She rekindled his humanity, and Tae-ho found himself unable to hurt others. As a result, he was dismissed from the force, made homeless, and reduced to a non-citizen. After a year of homelessness, Tae-ho became desperate and gambled, neglecting Soo-nae. She wandered away to find a snack, and was blown into space by a debris impact. A masked man follows Cotnim to the toilet in the factory. Her screams alert Tae-ho and Tiger, who rush to save her but are ambushed by a group of masked people. Tiger beats them all and Jang intervenes, discovering they are other space junk collectors working with Black Fox. Their leader, Karam, explains that Black Fox is an environmental group rather than a terrorist organization, and that Cotnim is not an android but a human child. Born with a congenital disease, her father Kang Hyun-yu injected her with nanobots found in space debris, which not only saved Cotnim but also gave her a unique power. She could communicate with other nanobots to heal and protect. Sullivan used Cotnim to terraform Mars. He now plans to kill Dorothy in a hydrogen bomb explosion since nanobots can only be destroyed by extreme high temperatures. Given the Earth's proximity, the explosion would cause the factory to fall onto the planet, destroying the Earth and making Mars the only viable option for humanity. The crew decide to unite Cotnim with her father and disable the bomb with the help of the Black Foxes, who will locate and bring Dr. Kang to the meeting point. Soldiers attack them, but Tae-ho and Cotnim manage to flee on the Victory. They enter a space debris field, where nanobots begin to consume their ship. Cotnim communicates with them, and the nanobots disperse. They enter the factory where the meetup is scheduled, only to be ambushed. The UTS soldiers kill all the Black Foxes and Dr. Kang before kidnapping Cotnim. Sullivan gives Tae-ho $4 million in return for abandoning Cotnim. Tae-ho takes the money, but the rest decide to save Cotnim, even if it kills them. Tae-ho gives the money to the UTS officers, and they hand over Sunai's possessions, her clothes, crayons, and writing book. In it, Sunai had written that she wanted to be a good person like her father. This reminds Tae-ho of the promise he made to Sunai to be the best man she had ever known. He takes back the money and returns to the ship with a new zeal before they all go to save Cotnim. Sullivan announces the colonization of Mars. Cotnim is strapped to the bomb, but the team frees her. However, Jang discovers that the bomb cannot be defused. It will not only destroy anything in its blast radius, but also any nanobots within 5,000 kilometers. The only way Cotnim's nanobots and her life can be saved is if she is out of range. The team sets off to fly 5,000 km away, but are interrupted by Soldier 01. Tiger fights her and ejects her from the factory. The team send out a message to the rest of the space sweepers, who come to their aid, fighting the attacking troops. While the battle rages, the population of Earth and UTS colonies are shocked to learn of Sullivan's true goals when they hear a leaked recording of him recounting his plan. The Victory is intercepted by Sullivan himself, who tries to fight the crew to get back Cotnim. When it seems they have lost the battle, Tiger and Tae-ho manage a final boost that puts the ship just out of the blast range. The crew reveal that Cottonham was left safely behind with other space sweepers. The Victory had removed the bomb from the core and carried it away, ready to sacrifice their lives to save Earth and Cottonham. The bomb explodes, but Cottonham summons the nanobots to protect the Victory, saving the lives of the crew. In the aftermath of the battle, with the UTS CEO dead, the corporation publicly apologizes for the cover-up of their true goals and promises to help make the Earth more habitable. Cottonham is adopted by the crew and, using her powers, enables Tae-ho to say goodbye to Sunai. Bubs gets her skin graft. Tiger and Tae-ho take Cottonham down to Earth to help grow trees, and they all continue space sweeping.